I want to welcome everyone to this TCPEA video, which is going to look at the T-PESS standard number 2, which relates to human capital. T-PESS, of course, is the new evaluation system for principals in the state of Texas, and we're trying to go through and look at each one of these over the next few weeks. In Standard 2, it discusses that the principal is responsible for ensuring there are high-quality teachers and staff in every classroom throughout the school. Now, I'm going to tell you from my perspective, high quality is more than just being certified. In all honesty, is that there are many teachers that have been in the classroom for a long period of time, certified, meet all those criteria. However, they do not fit the definition that I think most people would believe would be high quality. And we want to make sure we not only hire the best, that we train the best, and we develop them to be the best individual they possibly can be. So when we look at indicator 2.A, it discusses that the principal recruits, selects, places, mentors, retains diverse and highly effective teachers and staff. There are a lot of components to this particular area, but I think really what we're looking at here is that there are systems in place to hire the best. If you hire the best, many other things will take care of themselves. You want to get individuals that have a heart for kids, that are very good in their content area, that they understand how to use multiple instructional strategies to try to keep students engaged and develop them in the way they need to be developed. And then also in this particular area is that you want to make sure you take advantage of the best skills of each teacher. Everyone has strengths and weaknesses, and a great principal understands how to play on the strengths of teachers, minimize their weaknesses for the best of, overall, the best instruction you can possibly find on that campus. In indicator 2B, the principal coaches and develops teachers and staff by giving individual feedback and aligned professional development opportunities. And I want to note right here that you try to hire the best you can, but you cannot assume that they know everything when they come through here, and everybody can get better. When you look at the T-TESS, the teacher evaluation system, it is all about recognizing that we all have areas that we need to get better in, that we need to improve over time. And so here, the principal works to provide targeted and worthwhile professional development. Too often we just throw something out there. We have to take up days for professional development. It's not thoughtful, and we want to make sure that we have things that are directly impacting our campus. And it also follows through with teachers to ensure that there's a change in behavior. If there's something that the campus wants to do and really wants to work with a particular teacher to improve upon, then the principal has to go through and make sure that whatever that professional development's worked with, that it's actually being implemented in the classroom. And that's bottom line is that the principal has to be seen in the classroom very often. Walkthroughs, just going through, checking on students, checking on teachers. It is a sign, by being in those classrooms, a sign to the teachers. You're indicating to the teachers that what they do matters. And so we want to make sure that we are there as much as we possibly can. In 2C, the principal implements collaborative structures and provides leadership opportunities for effective teachers and staff. And basically what that means is that we want to make leaders out of our teachers. And so we want to find opportunities, not only within the school, but also within the community and statewide if we possibly can. To the extent that we can push them to play a bigger role in the educational system is to the extent they're going to be a better teacher. So we want to find those opportunities and make sure they have that. And in 2D, the principal provides clear expectations of performance and conducts rigorous evaluations of all staff using multiple data sources. And so we are a data-driven area. We want to make sure we look at different bits of data to determine the effectiveness of a teacher, including walkthroughs. But bottom line is that as a principal, we have to make sure that we are very serious when it comes to evaluations. Too often you have evaluation inflation because we don't want to rock the boat. We know teachers think very highly of themselves at times, but everybody can improve. And we know from psychological studies that about 80% of our teachers think they're in the top 20% of performers, and that's not always the case. So that also makes it very difficult to have really strong and fair evaluations, but that is a big part of what a principal needs to do if they want to have the impact they're looking for on a campus. So where do they find the evidence for this standard? A lot of different documents take place. Campus improvement plan, testing data, teacher retention data, growth plans, professional development plans, the certification of teachers and stakeholder surveys, among other areas. But I tell you is that looking at how teachers feel about a principal, because if you're strong and fair, they appreciate that a lot of times, even though sometimes they may disagree with you. And if you're pushing them to be better than they think they can actually be, you'll see an impact on your campus. Here at TCPEA, we want to make a difference with administrators at all levels in our school systems. We invite you to join us today. Go to tcpea.org to learn more.